Hello, everybody. My name is Todd, and welcome to the CINCILINGUA membership program. It's great to have you. Great to have you all as members here with us today. And as most of you probably know, CINCILINGUA is a language institute, and we are located here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Cincinnati, Ohio is located in the Midwestern region of the United States of America. And again, it's great to have you as one of our members here. And in this lesson video, we're going to look at some business vocabulary, and we're going to look at business vocabulary in the area of marketing, and you can see that this is actually part 2 of our series in this on this topic, and we're going to move right on into it right now. And the first word that we have is this word, a noun, is fad. And we have an adjective that's related to this noun. It's faddish. But the noun here, it refers to, or it means a trend or a craze, a practice that is followed enthusiastically, but for a short period of time. Practice followed very enthusiastically by a lot of people for a short period of time. And our first example sentence reads as follows here. Most fads make a comeback years later. Most fads make a comeback years later. So the idea here is that a particular fad, a particular craze or sensation or trend will be embraced very enthusiastically by a lot of people for a short period of time, and then kind of disappear. They disappear and nobody's interested. But then, after some time, period of years, suddenly people start to, hey, this is great, and it makes a comeback. And that's the idea of that sentence there. Example sentence number 2. The company has introduced a new clothing line that is in line with the current fad. The company has introduced a new clothing line that is in line with the current fad, with the current sensation, with the current trend. So this new clothing line is in line with, is in agreement with, is in harmony with the current craze or the current sensation. Okay, now our next word is also a noun, and that word is inspiration. Inspiration is related to our verb to inspire, and inspiration refers to a person or thing that mentally stimulates you to do or feel something, especially something creative. Okay, so an inspiration can be a person. He's a great inspiration. Or a thing that mentally stimulates you to do or feel something. Feel creativity, to feel like I'm creative. Okay, so example sentence number 1. The manager's dedication to his work is an inspiration to his entire team. The manager's dedication to his work is an inspiration to his entire team. So the people look at that manager's dedication and it makes them want to be dedicated and be creative and be productive. Right? I want to be like that. That's the idea. Example number 2. Hearing of my colleagues' commissions earned was an inspiration for me to do more, to increase my own. Hearing of my colleagues' commissions earned was an inspiration for me to do more to increase my own. Yeah, wow, that really motivates me. That really stimulates me to do something like that. Great inspiration. Next word here is market. Market, and this word can be a noun. It could also be a verb. Okay, when it's a noun, it refers to the demand for a product or for a service. The demand for a product or service. And as a verb, it means to buy and sell a product or service, or to promote or to advertise a product or service. To buy and sell or to promote, advertise a product or service. So example number one, the market for multicolored sneakers is growing. The market for multicolored sneakers is growing. Multicolored sneakers is the new fad. Okay, and that market is currently growing. That market is the demand for that is increasing and growing. Example number two. Before selling chocolates, Milton S. Hershey founded the Lancaster Caramel Company in Lancaster, Pennsylvania in 1886 and began to market his caramels. Before selling chocolates, Milton S. Hershey founded the Lancaster Caramel Company in Lancaster, Pennsylvania in 1886 and began to market his caramels. Began to sell, began to promote his caramels. Good old Hershey chocolate began with caramel. Next word is a noun, persuasion. Persuasion related to our verb to persuade. An adjective related to this is persuasive. But the noun here, it means a deep conviction or belief, The power of influence. The persuasion of his boss led him to get his MBA and apply for a higher position in the company. The persuasion of his boss led him to get his MBA and apply for a higher position in the company. Persuasion. So that powerful influence of his boss convinced him, yeah, I'm going to do that. Example number two. During the conference, one of the guest speakers made a presentation on the power of persuasion to increase sales dramatically. During the conference, one of the guest speakers made a presentation on the power of persuasion to increase sales dramatically. The power of belief and the power of influence. The power of conviction and the power of influence is the power of persuasion. Next word is an adjective. That adjective is productive. Productive is related to the verb to produce. The adjective here means high yielding or constructive. Example one, the company is giving a bonus to each member of the productive staff. The company is giving a bonus to each member of the productive staff. So that staff is productive. It has been constructive and high yielding, and so they're receiving a bonus for their efforts and for their good work. Example two, the department's brainstorming meeting to come up with a new approach to the problem was very productive. The department's brainstorming meeting to come up with a new approach to the problem was very productive. It was very constructive. It produced a lot. It yielded a lot. It was very high yielding, very constructive. Now we have a noun, satisfaction. Satisfaction is related to the verb to satisfy, And the noun means or refers to the fulfillment of one's wishes, one's expectations, and needs. It can also refer to the pleasure derived from this fulfillment of expectations. Okay. In general, it refers to happiness, or contentment would be another synonym, maybe. Satisfaction is contentment. Your needs have been met. You're content. You're happy. Good. All right. Example sentence number 1. We can package your order to your satisfaction. We can package your order to your satisfaction. So we are saying, hey, we can fulfill your expectations. Right? We can package your order to meet your expectations. And example 2, our customer's satisfaction is guaranteed, or we will refund them. Our customer's satisfaction is guaranteed, or we will refund them. So we guarantee our customers' satisfaction. If they are not satisfied, we will give them a refund. So, all right. So we have looked at 6 vocabulary words here in this lesson video, and we began with the noun fad. We looked at this noun fad, and we said it refers to a trend, a craze, a sensation, a practice that is followed by a large number of people, but for a short period of time. Okay, so multicolored sneakers are a new fad. Okay, everybody's buying them. There's a big demand for them. There's a big market for these kind of sneakers. It's a big fad. Okay. Inspiration is a noun, and it's related to the verb to inspire. And an inspiration is a person or a thing that mentally stimulates you to do or feel something, to feel creative, to feel this sense of creativity. So the boss's speech was a great inspiration. It was a great source of motivation. And now we want to work really hard and we want to be dedicated because that speech was just such a great inspiration. Now we have this word market. This word market can be a noun. It could also be a verb. And as a noun, it refers to the demand for a product or service, the demand for a product or service. As a verb, it refers to, it means to buy and sell or to promote a product or service. To buy, sell, promote a product or service. So if an entrepreneur founds a new company and offers new technologies, for example, he has to market those new technologies, and he has to market his new company. He has to promote it. He has to sell. He has to promote. He has to advertise, get the word out there. Persuasion is a noun related to the verb to persuade. The adjective is persuasive. The noun here refers to a deep conviction or belief. It's the power of influence. Deep conviction or belief, the power to influence, the power to influence. So, speakers and leaders, they need to have this power of persuasion if they want to convince people that their products are the best on the market. Productive is an adjective. It means constructive. Okay, so I hope that this lesson video has been productive. I hope that you find it to be constructive and high yielding. I hope that you will practice these words as you incorporate them into your vocabulary, your everyday business vocabulary, and use them in your conversations. And satisfaction is a noun referring to the fulfillment of one's wishes, expectations, or needs, and the pleasure derived from this, happiness, contentment. This is all wrapped up in this idea of satisfaction. The verb related to this is to satisfy, and I hope that this lesson video has been satisfying to you, that you are satisfied, and that we have done everything to your satisfaction. And we're going to wrap this one up. But before we do so, I'm going to just thank you again for being a member of our membership program. And I certainly appreciate your attention. I appreciate your attendance. And I'm looking forward to you joining me again in future lesson videos, because we will have many more to come. So signing off here from Cincinnati, Ohio, and wishing you a wonderful remainder of your day. And thank you again.